Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. It is my pleasure to present to you today a 1971 Oldsmobile 442. It's a numbers matching car. It's got the 455 engine, which just had a performance rebuild. I have a $13,000 invoice for that motor. It runs strong. We got air conditioning, beautifully restored. Rare car. I should have looked up the production, but off memory, I think they only made about 1,100 442 convertibles total in 1971. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read the specs and take your time looking at all the pictures top to bottom. And you will find a price tag on every car along with the finance option as well at volocars.com. Hope you enjoy the videos. Subscribe, click on that bell icon so you're notified as the new cars are posted. We got a line of cars that we'll be filming today. But right now, the top's down. Join me. Let's go for a spin. Okay, so the underneath, the floors are rock solid. The floors, the braces, the rockers, all that looks to be really good original condition. The suspension has been rebuilt and upgraded. The front end, the steering, the suspension's all rebuilt. It has Ridetech shocks and Ridetech sway bar. In back, it has boxed control arms, a Ridetech sway bar, and Ridetech gas adjustable shocks. It has a dual exhaust system with Flowmaster mufflers with a crossover pipe. And the Oldsmobile, the 442, has this notched out bumper. It says pipes on the tip, P-Y-P-E-S. They make custom exhaust for these cars. But the tips, the flared tips, come right out through the bottom of the bumper there. Disc brakes in front, and that's all new. E-brake is hooked up. Looking up at the bottom of the motor, it's got an anodized oil pan, a new starter. Turbo 400 automatic is VIN number matching. So is the motor. We have pictures of both of those on our website. It has the original 12-bolt rear end in the back. So underneath is real nice and has some nice upgrades. Now the body, it's original color, Sienna. It has a nice metal flake to it. It's smooth and glossy. It does have a reproduction ram air hood. That really dresses these Oldsmobiles up. So it's got the dual scoop fiberglass hood with the hood locks here. It fits very nicely. Actually, some of these aftermarket hoods fit horribly. That one lines up real nice. Straight, this fender's straight, the door is straight, this whole side of the car is straight. There are a couple bubbles down here, like size of a fingernail, a couple of them on the lower door, actually on the front corner of the door too. Real solid fender. That just means there's a little body filler behind there, and over time that's what it'll do. It'll be 10 years before you even need to think about addressing that. Quarter panel looks real nice and clean, smooth all along the bottom. Trunk is real nice. I'm noticing the metal flake is laid out evenly, smooth, glossy. Has the painted on 442 stripes. This quarter panel is excellent. This door looks real nice. And when you do decide to fix that door, you just do from the stripe down. It's really not a big deal. Has the sport mirrors. I love the wheels. They're the modern version of the SS1 wheels. They're billet 17-inch with BFG G-Force performance tires. Door handle's been replaced. The rubber seals are in real nice shape. The weather strip is new. The windshield looks real nice and clear. Up front, it has 442 grills. They're different than the Cutlass. They're in excellent shape. The bumper looks new. The bezels, everything up here looks real good. The convertible top was replaced a year or two ago. It's a black canvas top that costs about twice as much as the vinyl. It's a nice, rich upgrade. Glass window. They also replaced the system. They replaced the pump and the lines. So you got a real nice convertible top. Emblems are replaced. Rear bumper looks like it's been replaced as well. So that's the outside. Let's open it up, see what's inside. All right, we've got a nice trunk compartment here. Under the trunk lid and the jamb is painted very nice, clean, tidy. Weather strip is replaced. The trunk mat is replaced, and that's the correct Oldsmobile type mat. The well liner is replaced, and it's all clean, solid metal, too. A lot of these parts you see, the original parts that came off the car. There's a lot of upgrades, which I'll show you the motor in a second here, and we'll go over all that. But that's the originals if anyone ever wanted them. The door jambs are painted real nice and slick. Weather strips were replaced. Door panels have been replaced. Looks like the armrest pads had to be dyed, and the dye is wearing off a little bit. The window cranks and the back of the armrest, all that looks real good. The dash pads all real nice and clean. It does have the rally pack gauges instead of idiot lights. And it does have the tick-tock tachometer, and for obvious reasons, it has a clock in the middle, which is working, and the tachometer is around the outside. Now this chrome is a little bit worn. This is just a few Phillips screws, takes this whole bezel out, and you can buy a new one. That would really make that sparkle. The AC vents, the ashtray, all this is real nice. The cigarette lighter matches the knobs. I got a little trick up our sleeve with this stereo. It's an original looking radio, but it's actually converted. That's all modern guts in there, and it's a Bluetooth. This light works in here. We've got the original pouch with the owner's manuals, service manual on a disc. Here's information for the stereo, some more miscellaneous receipts, which I will take a look at later. So the kick panels, the lower trim, all that's real nice. Carpet's real nice. Has 442 embroidered mats. The center console's real nice. I notice it has a real wood shift ball. It's polished. That's cool. I love this steering wheel, the sport steering wheel. The seats are reupholstered. Back seats reupholstered. The side panels are all very good. All the interior lights work. Visors are in good shape. The mirror looks new. So can't use the word perfect, and I won't, but it's a very nice interior. It has all the seat belts front and back. This door I just closed like a new car. So we do have the receipt. It's a 2-page receipt with all the specs of this motor. It's a balanced assembly, all new crank and pistons and rings and rods and a new comp cam, roller lifters, roller timing chain. It has Edelbrock aluminum heads with a matched Edelbrock intake and an Edelbrock carburetor with an electric choke. $13,200 to build that motor as in 2019, so it's fresh, it runs strong. The air conditioning system was gone through. It's an updated compressor, as the newer R134 Freon. The inner fenders are painted nice. It's got the shroud. This all looks good. It's straight. It doesn't look like it's been in an accident. The alternator looks good. The washer bottle's here. Has power steering. A new Borgeson steering box is hiding down there. It has a set of headers, and they're wrapped with that heat wrap so that the heat goes out instead of dissipating into the engine. HEI ignition system. Power brake booster. New wiper motor. So yeah, it's got a lot of stuff going on. I wouldn't say this show quality, but it's very respectable. Well, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you might know that I really like the 442s. When I was very young, I couldn't afford a Chevelle, so I bought a 442 thinking I'd work my way up to a Chevelle. I fell in love with these. I went for many years, probably a couple decades, never owned a Chevelle. I own several of these. They ride nice. I love the way they sound. And this is crazy, but the center console has an armrest you set your arm on. None of the other cars do. I get in a Chevelle, it's like, oh, there's nowhere to put my arm. Petty, but it's something. And I just love the looks. I love the lines, and I love these big ram air scoops. Just a hot-looking car, and I really like what they've done with these SS1 wheels, too. So you got a good one here. A lot of work's been done, suspension, motor, long list of improvements recently done to the car. You're going to be able to just get in it, turn the key, and enjoy. That's my opinion. Go to volocars.com, talk to the salesman if you have questions. They can help get this delivered to your driveway. They can help you finance it at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on that bell icon. That way you're notified as the new ones are posted. Thanks for watching.